Hello and welcome to my final league match of the current season, season 48. I'm playing this time against JoMa, and the standing situation I showed off at the end of my last video, but is that I am tied for last, a little bit behind Assemble Me, who still has a couple games to go. So, you know, if I do well in this match, there's definitely a possibility that I can avoid demotion. I mean, if I win 6-0, I definitely will, but it doesn't seem very likely. But in any case, yeah, gotta try to do as well as possible here. So we've got Curse Gold here. We've got Trashing in Catapult. So there's just the plus actions is just Conclave, which is pretty awkward. We're gonna have 3 coins next turn. We could open Catapult Overlord. Or we could just open like Catapult Silver. I don't think we're gonna want to take a curse for anything in particular, so I think I'll go ahead and take a Catapult. Right now, Overlord is basically just a silver anyway. I mean, we could use it to minion discard to get to our Catapult faster. Is that worth it? I'm not sure. We could also double trash if we don't collide them. That's pretty nice. I think I will take the Overlord. All right, we're not going to buy anything here anyway. I think I'm going to trash an estate. We could buy another Overlord. I don't know how I feel about that. It's a lot of debt to take on. Yeah, let's do it. Yeah, we can trash our Cursed Gold here. It's nice. Unless JoMa decides to play Overlord as minion, I suppose. Minion should help with the catapult attack in terms of like draw. You can draw back up a bit. So one thing I guess to think about is whether we potentially want to get a potion. Ugh. Oh, we've still got 2 debt. Yeah. We could go Minion Puka here. We could also go... Well, we won't have anything... Yeah, let's discard the Catapult. Third Overlord. Or we could go double minion. We have... What do we have in those 7 cards? We have 2 estates and a curse and 4 coppers. Minion versus Conclave doesn't really matter. I think we're better off. Oh, wait. It does matter. I'm dumb. Yeah, I think I'm just going to draw through here. I guess we get to trash a card is the main difference here. We want a third Overlord. I guess so. This is all pretty awkward, but well, he cycled past my junk. That's nice. Yeah, you just realize the same problem. You can't, like, the Conclave thing doesn't work as well as you might want. I think, okay, so we have an Overlord in those two cards, and then we also discarded an Overlord. We play Overlord as minion for discard. Maybe I would rather just trash the estate for sure. Although we'll probably get an opportunity to anyway. Yeah, I don't know. So yeah, this is the question. We could just not attack, or we could do the discard. I think I'm gonna do discard. And catapult the curse, I think. That looks like discard for sure. So I've trashed an estate and a curse, and JoMa has trashed neither, which should mean that they're going to be hurting for money. Okay. So we can play Overlord as Conclave to get rid of this estate. And then we could play for discard again, but I guess that draws the rest of our deck such as it is. Oh, not quite. But we can actually buy a card here. We want to buy a Conclave? We could take a potion. There's the only plus buy is Messenger. I think we take Conclave right now, and we can consider whether we want to go for Alchemist Draw later, but we probably don't. Okay, so definitely this is minion for coins. Minion for discard. And Conclave the catapult. And discard again, get the rest of this into our hand. That should give us, although actually we could play Messenger for plus buy. We want an expand. I don't know if I actually do want that. Messenger could discard this card, right? 7 coins. We could actually take a Faithful Hound. We could take Minion Faithful Hound. I think I like that. So we'll be able to set the Faithful Hound aside. Or here we can play Overlord, Conclave, catapult the copper, and then just play the Faithful Hound straight up. We should have... Oh, wait, we have Minion and 2 Overlords? Okay, no, we don't want to do that. We need to play Overlord as Minion. I have this like auto set aside. I don't want to do that. I want to control over that. Okay, so that wasn't a very good shuffle. Do we want another Conclave? I think we can take another Conclave. I think that's fine. No discard attack unless Minion is coming in, which... Oh. Surprising. Alright, this is clearly... Overlord is Conclave to play Catapult to trash Copper. Overlord as Conclave to play Minion for discard. Yeah, we'll set the Faithful Hound aside. I'd like to get rid of this estate. But... So we have a Conclave down there. And probably another Copper. I think. I'd also kind of like to play Messenger. 7, 8, 9, 10 coins. Yeah, let's just do that. We can go double Minion. I think that's probably good. Expand. Okay. So this is going to be... We could Conclave the Faithful Hound. We could just double Minion. I think I'm going to go double Minion. Crap, I didn't find my... I can just get rid of the estate. Like attacking, making them discard 1 card, probably not that important. Also, are we buying expand here, or are we just buying province? If we buy expand, we might want to keep the estate. Let's get the expand. I don't really want to expand the copper. Damn it. If I just discarded copper expand, if I overlord as messenger, 3 cards, 4 or 5 cards. Yeah. Oh, there was a minion. Oh, well, that was dumb. I get it's fine though. Yeah, now I've got the minion on top. Well, I guess minion on top doesn't really do much, but okay. I'm gonna take another minion. Another conclave. And then I think we should be pretty ready to start greening. Also gonna have to consider like actually playing the Faithful Hound now that we have third conclave on our turn. Obviously, like having, I mean, ideally we get like conclave minion, conclave overlord, conclave expand, conclave catapult. Maybe, I don't know. Are we gonna play the catapult ever again? Maybe not. We might just expand it. We're also going to have to watch out for when the Overlord, like, it can't play minion anymore. That's going to be... I mean, I don't know if... Maybe... I don't know if we're better off emptying the Overlord, or emptying the minions or not. We could expand this Faithful Hound into a minion. Easy enough to buy it back. So I guess what we do here is minion for coins. In for coins. Discard. Damn it, we can't play the conclave. Well, we can play it. Oh, we don't. We could catapult the catapult, I guess, as the Overlord, but then we're not playing messenger. Awkward. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna do that. We can't play like any of these freaking conclaves. This is awkward. Kind of wish I hadn't played that expand now. And we can empty the minions and make our opponent's turn pretty bad at the cost of potentially making our own following turn kind of not great either. We could catapult a conclave. I don't really see the value in that. I'm just gonna make it awkward for my opponent. Because I've got more minions. I'd be tempted to expand Catapult into Faithful Hound. Because you're going to be playing Overlord as Conclave anyway. Unless you're planning to empty those too, but... No. Okay. I wonder... I want to play Conclave to play Overlord, right? So I wonder if I actually discard this Overlord here rather than playing it as Conclave. I think the answer is yes. That didn't really work. Oh, look at that. All right. So this one... We've got 7 minions. Unfortunately, I can't expand the catapult this turn. Unless I discard. In which case, I have 6 cards to get through. Seven cards if I also discard this Overlord. And the question is, am I going to discard with this minion? With 2 actions, I can play Overlord as another messenger. I can expand something, not the catapult, another conclave. I have an Overlord in there. I'm gonna actually, maybe I just keep knowing that my opponent is going to discard it for me anyway. That's probably not a good idea. Oh, I also miscounted my actions. Yeah, I'm just gonna go coins, messenger, and buy province, pound. Should I take a messenger? I don't. Actually, I think yes. Having more targets for conclave, I think, is going to be good. Hmm. Okay, so we had 2 conclaves in hand. It's kind of going to be hard to get back to all of that. I think I'm just going to go ahead and play Overlord as conclave. Play Overlord as messenger. Do we have catapult expand as our next 2 cards? We had no, we had the expand. Okay, I'll play Overlord as messenger. Discard that. Minion. Discard, putting a minion in there. Damn it. Wanted. Yeah, let's just play in for coins. Expand the catapult. Enclave. I think. Province. The piles are kind of low. Our opponent doesn't have that many gains. I think I'm going to take the Hound. The fact that I have 7 minions to their 3 really should pay off at some point. Or do I have 8 even? 1 minion, 2 minion, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then I drew 1. Maybe I do have 8. Oh no. Oh, I can play Conclave Hound, but that's still really bad. It's a lot of minions that I don't have in my hand. So I think the goal here is gonna be, it's gonna be tough if, given that I don't have any minions, but hopefully I draw one. The goal I think is gonna be expand province into province and buy double province, assuming that my opponent buys a province. I wasn't too far off of hitting double province. I think I could have hit it last turn if I hadn't played expand, but obviously, if I'm going to expand province in a province, then I need to play expand anyway, so. Okay. Okay, so we can play Overlord as Conclave to play Messenger. Can't Conclave the minion, which is pretty annoying. We can't do anything with this Overlord. I wonder if I'm actually just meant to discard the minion in. So we're 6 coins away. We need to get through to our expand. No, sorry, to our provinces. I mean, I guess we don't. If we can hit 16 and expand a minion into province, that also works. Just don't know that we were actually going to be able to do that. But I think discarding this minion makes more sense than not. I will set the Hound aside because redrawing it at this point is not going to be terribly useful. Well, damn it. We can expand the minion, but we can't hit. We're 2 coins short. It turns out if I had played that other minion for coins, I would have had it right here. Yeah. Whoops. So I could have Conclave the expand, trashing the minion, then played the last Conclave, and that would have given me the 16 with the 2 coins from the other minion. As it is, I probably need to trigger the shuffle, which is not great. Okay, we can do what? We can play Overlord as Conclave to play minion for discard. That will get us to 14. And then if we find Conclave expand province, we win. Overlord, Conclave to play Conclave. Damn it! Those are both my provinces! Come on! Ah! That's so obnoxious. Holy crap. Well, alright, we're gonna expand you to a duchy. And then I don't think we buy province here. I think we'd buy a couple duchies. Jeez. Could have done it one way and then almost got there the other way, but no. I don't think my opponent is capable of double provincing with a small number of minions in their deck. They do have a lot of faithful hounds, but they can't play that many of them for draw. So I just needed so I had 5 cards. What are the odds? It's like 4.4 times 0.25 of failing to draw a province on that last thing there. I mean, if I had known that I needed the other turn, or like where I didn't play the minion, I would have needed to know that I was going to draw pretty much exactly what I ended up drawing, I think. I drew minion expand, double conclave. Yeah, I don't know. What else could I have drawn there that would have not worked? Maybe it was guaranteed, honestly. Maybe had I not seen any of my conclaves, that's possible. I guess it's possible that my opponent can find a way to get 5 gains in empty piles, but maybe it's just expand province into province makes it too scary to take a province. 5 gains seems harder for them. They have to play. They expand once, and then they need to play 3 messengers, 2 overlords as messenger plus a regular messenger. I mean, that's possible. And then they need to hit 4. They only need to hit 10 coins off of that. Yeah, that's like fairly likely. Oh, man, if I had just played that other minion. Jeez. This is a pretty garbage starting hand, too. How do I never start with Conclave in my hand? I might need to not set aside the Faithful Hounds here, assuming I even get a turn. I mean, it seems more likely that I would than that I wouldn't. Like, unless my opponent has Conclave into Messenger, they can play like, or Conclave into Expand, they can play 1 more action. If they have Conclave into one of those, then they can play like 2 more actions or something. I don't know. Yeah, that should be the end of it for them. Damn it! Ah! Yeah, I wasn't even thinking about the messenger pile out. That was... Oh, I had such a huge advantage! Frickin' terrible. Alright. So we have no plus actions on this board. We also have a 2-5, which pushes pretty strongly in the direction of rebuild, I think. Oh, there's colonies. Okay, that... maybe not, then. Yeah, colonies... I mean, you can still empty on provinces, it's just makes it a lot more likely that somebody who's building can catch up. I guess the question is, like, what is the build? I don't know that there's much. I kind of think rebuild is still correct. You can do a money thing with Horde, I guess. Yeah, we're gonna... if we get rebuild, silos will help that a lot. Cavalry actually kind of does too. Yeah, we can get the silos right now. Those are both estates. No, one of them is an estate. All right, so we should... I guess it... oh, well, we've got the silos. We want to not see the estate. I mean, ideally we wouldn't trigger a shuffle here, but given that we're going to anyway, I guess what we do is we discard these... well, then we have 2 estates in hand. Two estates, 1 copper, a fisherman. We play rebuild. We know we hit the other estate. We can get to 4. Or like maybe a cavalry. I think we got to cycle. Three. I can't math. Okay, I think we just take a silver. Do we not silos here so that we can take fishermen? Can that possibly be correct? I don't think so. Secret cave. I mean, probably never gonna pop the lamp, but we can try. Okay, we can guarantee another rebuild here if we don't silos. Probably worth. I guess it's possible we pop this turn. Not likely at all, but possible. Okay, so given that our opponent is also playing with rebuild, Duchy pile is going to become a bottleneck. Whoever pops the lamp, like, has the potential to If they do, if anybody does. They have the potential to... to just win based on the strength of that, essentially. We discard and we draw like... Yeah, we gotta go for the cavalry by here. Damn. We'd hit that rebuild. That would have been amazing. Take another silver, another secret cave. I'm gonna say secret cave, I guess. But yeah, I really... Oh man. If I had just... Well, I should have discarded, as it turns out, but... Be able to find a rebuild there instead of having them on the bottom of the deck. Would have popped the lamp. Somehow, despite having 2 rebuilds and having opened rebuild, I'm like, no, I'm not ahead of JoMa here, which is obnoxious. How does that work? Rip cavalry. Okay, so we're just gonna end up cycling all the way up to province here. Nothing to buy. Yeah, that is too bad that I drew that other... Well, no, I guess it wouldn't have mattered. Never mind. I don't want to buy an estate, though. What's the point? The duchies are gonna run too quickly. We'll play the rebuild first. We'll probably play the rebuild first. We don't want to hit the province. Discard the lamp. Damn it. We can buy a duchy here. Maybe we should discard, but I think I prefer to buy the duchy. Oh, especially now that another one is gone. I prefer to guarantee that I can buy it, I mean. Commerce, whoa. Oh, we've got extra money. Okay, never mind. Although we could buy province. The duchy denial has some value, though. I think I'm going to do the discard. Okay. We could do something interesting here. We could choose to take a duchy. That possibly be correct. With colonies on the board, it's interesting. We could choose to take the duchy and then hit the duchy again and take the province. And the duchies, then we can buy a duchy and the duchies are empty. I think I'm actually going to do that. Rebuild's missing the shuffle, not ideal. I think we just don't play this. Could potentially pop the lamp here now that we can't turn it into anything into duchies anymore. So we have 3 provinces and 1 duchy, and our opponent has 1 province and 2 duchies. So we are now ahead. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Gotta... get to colony. I think I'm still gonna take out the duchy first. Although, province into colony is more points, but lowering the province pile. Unclear. Oh man, we are so... Actually, I guess we're not that close to popping. So yeah, do we want to make sure we get rid of this duchy first? Probably. Wait. Oh, I have it in my hand. Oh my god. Oh my god. Ah! That was so bad. I have it in my hand. It's right there. I'm so dumb. Holy crap. That was so freaking bad. Jeez. Oh my god. Whoa! Oh, salvage to gold. Okay. Well, you clearly buy a colony. Oh my god, that was terrible. That was so stupid. I am in shock. I think we discard here. So our opponent has 2 duchies left. That's not good. Yeah, I'm gonna lose because of that. I would have 4 more points. Yeah, that's probably gonna cost me the game, not noticing that I had that duchy in my hand. I could have... Oh, maybe I would have lost anyway. God damn it. What the hell happened? I mean, other than that mistake, obviously. Oh. I don't know what the hell happened there. Suddenly, like, my opponent's deck was good and stuff. I don't know. Managed to, across 2 turns, buy a colony and then play 3 rebuilds. That couldn't have been very likely. Well, I am doing a great job of blowing my shot at staying in C. Okay, so I got minion again. Trashing is count or a sauna. There's Workers' Village and draw cards. Are you doing anything interesting? Yeah, there's a lot of good stuff on this board. I'm thinking we start out with double silver, try to hit 5, and then go for sauna trashing. Probably get a Devil's Workshop, but not in the opening. I think the 5 that I want is minion. I want to like try to cycle 2 gainers in sauna. I hope I hit 4 next turn. If I hit 3, I mean, I guess I could take a workshop. Yes, okay. Good. Oh, maybe I should take the sauna, though, over the Devil's Workshop. Yeah, I should do that. This actually looks pretty good. There's quite a good chance that we get a trash or 2 off. Yes. That was lucky. All right, do we want plus buy and a village? Do we want another sauna for more trashing? Although we are looking at getting some more trashing next turn anyway. I think I'm going to take the Workers' Village. Okay, I think we're just going to play this for... We could... If we pig it, and we draw our other silver, we get to trash both of these estates. We draw a copper... We still get to buy a workshop, I guess. Yes. Okay, I think we're gonna go... Do we take a courtyard at this point for more draw? Or do we take another sauna? We've already trashed 4 times. Like, we're not in that desperate need of more trashing. I think I'm going to take the courtyard. Oh, that wasn't ideal. I guess we could pig the courtyard. Apparently I should have pigged the minion. I think I'm going to discard here. Get even more trashing in. Although it might be nice to hit 5. Do we want another minion, or do we want a smithy variant? I'm gonna go with the werewolf. Here, maybe I'll take another minion and a workers' village. I'm gonna mix in a little bit. It could be a good card to pick up with minion, actually. Cantrip these just to get through the remaining junks, or at least cantrip one of them. Or do I have another workers' village down there? I think I do. Be nice to get an imp. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We could take the last 2 workers' villages and take an imp. Yeah, okay. All right, we need to start thinking about ramping our payload here. I mean, we probably want to clean up the coppers. Maybe we want to go double 5 here. Well, we could think about pilgrimage as well. And we don't turn on the Devil's Workshop gain. Go in thinking about count. It's more money. It's like all we have to do is top deck a card. And we can use the Duchy gaining at some point. Maybe I shouldn't like autoplay the werewolf too, because I can consider like using it for the attack. Did my opponent ever trash with count? Oh, that they did. They trashed 1 estate and like no copper. Was that their first trash of the game? Maybe it was. Bought another sauna? Huh. What's this last card? Is it just another workers' village? Not. It's not another copper. Must be another workers' village. Well, we could top deck that with the count. Seems fine. I'm gonna check. Yeah, okay. Let's go ahead and clean this up. We want to start provincing. I guess we probably do. Grab one more werewolf. I guess I didn't really ramp my payload, did I? I should have... Yeah, that was a mistake. I should have taken something that would ramp my payload. I don't know. Well, we don't need that. We don't need that workers' village. We could take a workshop to gain silvers. I think, or a band of misfits can do the same thing. One of the workers' villages, nice. This game seems pretty over. I would have thought that about the one where I had the minion split 8 too. No trashing? Bontos, huh? Okay. I can't make super good use of them, but I can at least potentially deny them. Oh, dang it. I didn't want to have to use this as a courtyard, but I guess I will. 1, 2, 3. We have another workers' village down here. In top deck with our courtyard. Oh, well, and the imp. Ugh. Ah. We just take the Avanto. I think we just take the Avanto. It's also something else that could be imped. A lot of pigging. Yeah, probably don't want to gain a courtyard or a workshop or a devil's workshop. Maybe a silver. Oh, or that. Envious? That does hurt a bit. It does hurt a bit. Um... We're gonna just play the workshop and basically risk it. I think so. I should play the werewolf first, probably. Okay. Coins. Coins. Or top deck that. Top deck that. Coins. Province. And I guess now we'd go ahead and pilgrimage because we don't get an imp. I want to take another silver. Nah. Probably could have found a faster way to hit double province here, but staying super reliable is nice when you have this much of a lead, I guess. And we're almost at double province anyway. We take one more silver off the workshop, or the Band of Misfits, whatever, this turn, and we should be there. Yeah, we had 15 with Sans Envy. We would have had 15 last turn. Okay. Copper. That would do it. Oh. Guess not. Ugh. Do we have... How many cards do we discard? Too many, right? Play the werewolf. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, so we have 8 and 6. We have 14. We'd have our 16, but yeah. I think we'd go ahead and trash the copper. Minion, Levanto, werewolf, I think. I've gained a lot of imps in this game. How do you have that bad of a turn? Lost a silver. Not a big deal. Why have you not resigned yet? I mean, I'm all for not resigning in general, but... like, this game is very clearly over. What all did I discard? 2 minions and an imp. I think we can just play this Avanto. Courtyard, top deck, imp, coins, 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 coins. Oh. Whoops. Oh, we'll top deck a werewolf, I guess. All right, so can we be done now? Can it please be resigned time yet? Like, what? Isn't that half VP? Maybe it's not. I don't know. But what are we playing for at this point? Oh, okay. That seemed unnecessary, but sure. Resign your way. All right, well, out of 3 games that I probably should have won, I've managed to win 1.5. At least I did win that one. All right. Looks like Lookout is our only trashing. There is Cursed Village stuff. You've got Plaza, Hamlet, Faithful Hound. Hamlet can get plus buy. There's Inheritance. Oh, what's Way of the Mouse? Scheme. Okay. We definitely want to hit Inheritance. What's the best way to do that? Like, probably getting an Animal Fair, which means we can open with pretty much whatever. Plaza can also store up tokens for Inheritance, so that does make some sense. Plaza Lookout is reasonable, though, yeah, well... Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it makes... Maybe we wait on the Animal Fair a little bit. We open Plaza Lookout, we store some tokens, we buy some cheap stuff, and then we turn one of the cheap things to an Animal Fair versus getting it. I mean, if we have an Animal Fair in hand... I don't know, maybe... Yeah, I'm really not sure what the right approach is. Because I don't want to trash a Plaza, but... Okay, so this is gotta be Hamlet. I guess another thing we can consider is like trash the Lookout and rebuy it. We've got... I mean, one thing we could do is buy a second Lookout here and then trash the Lookout that we're going to have on top of our deck. Or trash the other Lookout. Yeah. I think I'm going to go for some... Oh, okay, perfect. And our goal is to inherit Plaza, I think. I'm actually going to trash Copper over Estate, I think. I want to keep those around for Inheritance. Hope I see my Plaza here. I want to get another token. I wonder if I should play this Hamlet as Scheme. I don't need actions and I don't need buys. I'm gonna have at most 2 actions in play, so like the Peddler thing doesn't really matter. Sure. Alright, we're gonna take another Hamlet so we can save our tokens. We could take a Faithful Hound, I guess. We don't have any terminals in our deck. Yeah, okay, sure. Let's take a Faithful Hound. Alright, hopefully... Actually, we're guaranteed to hit Inheritance here. And And then we want to start getting some cursed villages. I should have put that as a scheme, I guess, actually. No, I did generate a token. But I would have, anyway. Yeah, I should have played it as a scheme. Shoulda, woulda, coulda, but it didn't. Now, we can also get a lot of peddlers with Hamlet and, like, all these plazas that have suddenly appeared in our deck. Although it looks like our opponent is going to do that first. Maybe I should have taken another Hamlet instead of... Could I have inherited Peddler? I didn't even think about that. I should have thought about that. Should have, but didn't. I think we're going to want to play this Faithful Hound. We are going to want to buy. We just draw with the Lookout. We only have the 2 Hamlets. How did JoMa get the extra buys? Yeah, oh, maybe I only have 1 Hamlet. Ugh. Yeah, I think I've screwed this up pretty badly. But we can buy a Cursed Village. Oh wait, Envious doesn't do anything. I'm gonna scheme at least one of these plazas here, I think. Yeah, I should have. I thought I had 2 Hamlets. I guess I only have 1. I do need more buys. Play the Lookout. I guess so. And do that. We play this one now. How likely are we to draw a copper? I don't know. Okay, cool. I think I'll just leave the Faithful Hound in my hand. Got the autoplay on again. I really need more buys. This is my problem right now. I need to take another Hamlet. So I guess we're not going to just empty peddlers here. I'm going to go Curse Village Hamlet. mean, if a pile does empty, then the animal fair gets plus by. Four peddlers. I think I'll just take the. Figures. Okay. I guess that did get us closer to having the animal fair turned on. But yeah, I should not have bought that Faithful Hound. I should have bought another Hamlet. That was definitely a mistake. Might also be at the point where I should just not even play the Lookout, except as scheme. Yeah, probably JoMa's going to empty the peddlers here anyway. Wouldn't be surprised. Well, maybe not. Maybe they'll take two. Expect them to want another Cursed Village and then maybe something else. Oh, also go for Province. Province, Cursed Village. Oh, but you don't have any estates. Okay. Now you do. Yeah, I probably could have inherited Peddler, and I probably should have inherited Peddler. I'll set you aside. Play the Plaza. Nah. Do this. Okay, so we still need more buys. It is still very much a problem. We could. I guess the question is, should we go ahead and Province? We could go Province Hamlet, and then next turn we have additional buys, and maybe. I mean, the additional buys aren't going to necessarily do that much. What we kind of want is another Animal Fair, I guess. We could go Animal Fair Hamlet. Let's do that. JoMa has 4 Hamlets, so 5 buys. They can't empty. Yeah, I definitely screwed this game up pretty badly. I did not notice that I could inherit Peddler. That would have been better, clearly, than inheriting Plaza. And then I also should have bought Hamlet instead of the Faithful Hound, so I would have had more buys, so I could have bought more Peddlers. It's all been screwed up here. Apparently, you don't have as many Hamlets as I thought. Oh, one of the Hamlets is in the trash, right? So I have 2 Hamlets. You should have 3 though. Hamlet, Hamlet. Oh, there we go. Yeah. So you have 4 buys. Okay. Well, I will turn on Animal Fairs if JoMa doesn't by grabbing the last 2 peddlers, most likely. I mean, maybe. Well, I guess we'll see. I mean, I think if I were JoMa, I would buy Province. Consider another Cursed Village. And then, I don't know. Buying more estates would certainly make sense. I mean, you could just go Province, double estate as JoMa. Be pretty reasonable. I wonder if it would have actually been better. I bought the Hamlet before the Cursed Village exactly because of Locust, but I wonder if it would have actually been better to let the Cursed Village get hit, turn that into a peddler, and then if I had the Hamlet, I mean, do I need 2 Cursed Villages? I don't know. More buys. Okay, so now we have 5 buys. Interesting. I'm just gonna keep doing this. Okay, so definitely we're going to get one province. Probably we're going to get two. JoMa has 6 hamlets, 7 buys. Was that right? They could have had 4 buys, but they didn't, and then they bought 3 hamlets. So they have 7 buys. So they can pile if I touch any of the piles, but they can't if I take some points, which means I can do like I mean, I could do like double province estate. I think double province is correct. If I take a hamlet myself, then I have how many buys? 2 hamlets is 3 buys, 3 hamlets, 4 buys, plus 2 animal affairs is 6 buys. So I wouldn't be able to empty unless JoMa touched one of the piles, but JoMa would, which would be annoying. But I would have the 2 provinces. I think that's probably worth it. Increase my buys by 3. JoMa didn't increase their payload by taking those hamlets last turn. They just increased their buys. So they can empty, but they lose. They do that. They need to take provinces, and I don't know that they can hit double. And if they can't hit double, they should be in a pretty awkward spot, because I can start lowering piles, or continue lowering piles, whatever, this turn. They don't have any more draw. They just have the 1 cursed village. I mean, maybe they have enough cantrips that they can draw all that stuff back up, but maybe they... No, they can't hit double province. Animal fair, okay. But they trashed 2 hamlets, so they didn't increase their buys. It's their payload, which is relevant, but don't you have to take province here? Yeah, okay. But if I take double province again, should put them in a pretty rough spot. How important is it going to be for me to get the coin off of this estate? Maybe I play the Faithful Hound? Sure. Okay. So yeah, we can definitely double again. Is there like any way? JoMa still has 7 buys. Which means, yeah, I think it does not make sense for us to do anything except take the 2 provinces. Because they don't... They shouldn't have the ability to triple. And they can only just empty piles. Which is to say, like, without taking any provinces. So if I touch a pile, I mean, maybe I could have taken like 1 peddler safely, because then they have 6 and then the 1 province. Yeah, I guess I should have taken 1 peddler. That was probably a mistake. 2 peddlers, though, in theory, if they hit double province and 5 estates, actually, I would still win. Yeah. But the animal fair would give them extra buys at that point. I think I should have taken 1 peddler. That should have been safe. Oh well. Oh, they're not even taking buys off of those hamlets. I guess it makes sense though. They're not going to pile anyway. Oh my god, they're 1 coin short of tripling. Jeez. I did not realize it. I should actually, what I should have done is taken an estate then. Yes. I did not think they had that much money. I mean, they did add 2 animal fairs, but they didn't hit double province money last turn. I guess they did carry over a couple of coffers, though. Well, they didn't make it. That's the important thing. It's possible. Okay, a quad duchy. Yeah, if I'd taken a peddler, I would just win this turn. So that was definitely a mistake. Are we going to discard the hound? Or are we going to play it? I think we're going to play it. We probably don't need 6 buys, huh? Well, actually, wait. If we hit quad duchy to peddler, yeah. And for that, we only need 20 coins. 2 animal fairs is 8, 9. Need 4 more coins. I mean, we should be able to do that. Right? Do I have another peddler? I mean, I have the 3 coppers. The 3 coppers get me to 11 coins. The 2 animal fairs get me to 19 coins. So then it's okay if I play this estate. Yeah, okay. It's okay if this estate does not discard a copper. It did. I do have another peddler. Okay, that helps. Four, 5, 6 buys. Let's play this. 18, 19. So we need 1 more copper. Anyway, we should discard for action buy because we're gonna have to. The card is in our hand anyway. All right. Okay, that was... I definitely could have played that better. In general, I am making a lot of mistakes today. But if I can just buckle down the last couple games and still have my shot. Hopefully I am not throwing away my shot. All right, so... You know what this board doesn't have is draw. It has Sanctuary and Legionary, so we're going to want to play a very thin deck. I think we want to get... We probably... Well... We want to start with Raise... We want to start with double silver. I mean, getting an altar would be really nice. Be able to get a bunch of like sanctuaries, maybe a courtier, obviously the legionary. We're gonna want, I think, at least one silver. Question is, we want raise or do we want double silver? I mean, we're not very likely to hit 6 regardless. But if we only hit 5, we can take Sanctuary. That's fine. Yeah, there's also Flag Bearer to add some complexity to this. I think I prefer double silver. Oh boy. Yes. Maybe we end up getting raise here. I mean, we could take Flag Bearer, I guess, but that probably isn't correct. Is there any way that it's correct to take Sacrifice instead of raise? It seems dubious at best. Yeah, I guess another silver is probably fine. It's going to be a while before Legionary makes it less fine. Okay, this is not what I wanted to see. Should I sacrifice the raise to try to find my altar? You know what, I probably should. Welp. So much for that. I think I'm just going to go straight for Sanctuary. I don't think second altar is going to be the plan. I'm not convinced that I need Academy. It would obviously be helpful. All right, second Sanctuary or Legionary? Second Sanctuary. Raise again. Yeah, I think so. Oh, man. Take on the raise, I guess. My opponent has trashed all 3 of their estates. Come on. We're gonna branch up baloney. They also opened raise and still managed to hit altar turn 3. That's not very fair either. Alright. If I was gonna take Academy, now would probably be the time to do it. Sure. I guess I could have taken gold for Legionary, but yeah, getting it off of Courtier might be better anyway. Let's go ahead and get the Legionary raise. Do have a 2-point advantage in exile. That's something, I guess. But definitely feels like I'm losing this one. Oh, flag bearer, okay. It's happening. Yeah, so are we gonna just not worry about the flag this turn? Probably. That's what we should do. Gotta get thin. Three legionaries, but no gold. Oh, there's the gold. Presumably. We can alter a silver and still hit 5 here. But if we want to take the gold, then we need to not do that. So I guess we won't. I do think second legionary is probably a good idea. I'm gonna grab that. Oh, I forgot about the flag. Oh, thank God. Jeez. Okay. Cycle with the raise. If we can get the attack off, that would be really nice. I think I'm gonna risk it. Arguably, yeah. Arguably should have taken the... Oh, you know what? If we reap here... We've got another legionnaire. Well, we know we've got the gold too. Yeah, let's just grab the flag. Oh wait, undo. Ah, I'm dumb. I forgot, I have plus buy. I'm just taking the raise. Yeah, I guess that's fine. Right. Okay, so what are we going to do with this? I mean, Legionary Gold Silver is province, if we want to just go with that. It's probably... Oh, right. Never mind. Ugh. Forgot how that worked. Yeah, I guess we're just taking province here. And leaving our opponent with the flag? I guess so. Guess so. Okay, we can raise the flag here. We still don't have the courtier. Oh boy. Wow. I had 7, and I could reap. I do probably need another gold. So I guess that's what I'm going to do, is just buy one, as much as that means me. I just have no chance here. It's just complete frickin' sucks. What if we raise silver? Oh, mind. Okay, good. No province. I'd probably buy farmland over duchy. Because you can then turn that into a province. Well, the double legionary does give us province. We do badly need. Flag. All just terrible. I kind of hate this board. Kind of hate this board. Damn it. Kind of need the altar. I mean, probably we just lose right here. Yeah. That game sucked. Okay. We don't appear to have trashing. Well, there's forge. Okay. Draw is Lost City, Stables, Alchemist, Wishing Well. There's a lot of it. I don't think we're gonna go for Alchemist. I think we just go for Stables. And for the same reason, maybe we don't actually get Forge. Maybe. There's no plus buy except for Contraband, so that's pretty lame. I think this might just be double silver opening. Yeah, I think I prefer double silver to silver wishing well. I wonder if you get villain on this board, because like villain activates village green, right? But then like, are you gonna buy village green? Why are you gonna buy village green? Like, it doesn't allow you to play anything important. It might be a good idea to pick up Forge just because of the extra gains. Being able to forge like Silver Estate in a duchy or something could be relevant, or being able to forge 5 and a silver into a province. Okay, I guess we are going to buy a village green here. I mean, we could take Wishing Well. Yeah, let's take the Wishing Well. I don't really think the village green is too important. I mean, we could take another silver too, but we've got enough money in our deck to province right now, so probably, I mean, I wouldn't mind adding like a gold, but why has my opponent already gotten 3 stables? What I would really like to see is stables. Although copper is more likely and still lets me hit forge. Let's go ahead and get the forge. Getting rid of the estates will be good too. We could forge 3 estates into a gold, potentially. I don't think we want to forge coppers particularly. If you have 3 estates in hand, that's a bunch of nonsense. Probably do. Yeah. That is a bunch of nonsense. That's what that is. I am well and truly opposed, most likely. Like The only difference in what we did is I opened double silver, JoMa opened wishing well silver, and then like we each got a stables, JoMa got a silver, I got a wishing well. So by going into turn 5, we had the exact same decks. But JoMa got an extra stables in the next shuffle, got the forge before I did, and now has forged 3 estates. Which is all basically me losing due to shuffles, which really is not the way I want to be demoting. Sure, you need to forge that many coppers, but whatever. Maybe it's a good idea. We want to trigger this shuffle. Is that last card an estate? I think it might be. Could just forge 2 estates into village green and then forge again if I get the chance. I do make 2 stables miss my shuffle, but I also make the forge and some other stuff miss. I could guess estate. If I get it with 1 in... We have 6 coppers, 2 stables, and an estate. 1 in 9 chance. Guessing copper does nothing important. Guessing stables is more likely, but then still doesn't guarantee that we find the estate. Like, what's more likely? That we guess estate correctly, or that we guess stables correctly and then find the estate? We guess we're twice as likely to guess stables correctly, but then if we play the stables, we draw 3 cards out of the remaining 8, which gives us 3 in 8 chance to find each of estate or stables. So if we find the other stables, we go another 6 cards or another 3 cards deep. I don't know. I really don't know. I'm gonna guess stables. Nope. Okay. This just sucks. Did I take the village green or did I take the wishing well? I guess I take the village green because now I can forge 2 village greens into a province, but oh my god. Oh. Yeah. Yeah? So we got copper and the silver down there. What are we gonna do here? Like, we kind of have to buy duchy. Like, forge the 2 village greens, fine. Ugh, God, what a frustrating game. Oh, hey. Oh, well. Seriously? Great. That is great. So is this. Discarded 3 coppers. 2 more coppers. We have stables. We have a silver. I guess we're forging silver estate to duchy and trying to buy duchy. Let's need silver copper. I guess we want to guess wrong here. That frickin' sucked. God damn it. Like, what? What could I even do? Nothing. There's like absolutely nothing I could do to win that game. I mean, granted, it's on me for blowing the first 2 games. I mean, the second game, I don't know. It's not so clear that I should have won that one, but the first game I definitely should have won. Like, allowing that tie. Like, well, yeah. I mean, I guess there was that one play where I didn't play the minion for coins because I thought I was going to need to cycle further, at least potentially. And I don't know. Maybe that was right process, bad results thing more so than a mistake. I'm not entirely sure, but I mean, that's definitely like, a game that I should have won. The second one, yeah, I don't know. I'm just... This is a really frustrating match between the mistakes I made early and then just like this. What was the 5th game? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I felt like there wasn't really anything I could do in either of the last 2 games. Like, JoMa opened silver raise instead of silver silver, but still hit altar on turn 3, which, is really lucky. And then, because they had the raise in their deck, so they started thinning faster, and then they also just had like a better shuffle like the next time through, where I wasn't hitting 5. I think I didn't collide my altar with an estate. I don't know. It was just bad. So that is just like a really crummy way to end the season. I don't know. I don't really know that there was anything I could do to win either of those games, honestly. It just seemed like I was out of luck. I mean, I guess one thing I did sort of overlook on like my second or third to last turn in this game was that I could have forged 1 copper when I forged the village greens into province and then bought a duchy, and I think I bought it like with 4 coppers and a silver. But I think by then I had already lost the game. Like, I don't think it mattered. It was the turn before that, when I hit the 4-coin hand, that was just like, I was already losing. But when I hit that hand, it was just like, no, there's nothing, like, you're just done. But yeah, that was just really crappy way to end my season. Some missed opportunities, but also some games that just had, no real control over the outcome, and that never feels good. But in any case, yeah, that'll do it for this season. I am definitely demoting. There's no way, since I finished behind JoMa, there's no way that I could avoid it, no matter what Assemble Me does. So I will be back in D next season. Hopefully can get back to C the season after and get back to actually staying in C as I had done some number of seasons ago. In any case, thanks for watching. I will be back in probably a week or so with more matches in the Mix tournament. So until then.